So at the moment we're just registering the node, obviously, to the system, just getting the athletes ready, register them in for the wellness check, just see how they're going to perform today, and then we can calibrate that back with their performance on different days. If they're not getting good sleep quality, if they're not feeling great, obviously their performance is not going to be as good as a previous day. After this is registered, it gives our displays and we're ready to go.
What we've found is by putting this in the small of your back, we can actually identify, like a push press, the velocity at which you're lifting yourself up. So obviously everything that we're looking at the velocity, where we can look at the peak velocity or the mean velocity. But with this, really, we're going to be looking at more peak, what the highest velocity you can when you get yourself up. I need you to start nice and long and return to that same position. So it's got to be a complete full rep. Your first set is going to be a maximum of 8 reps. If you can complete the 8, fantastic. If not, we'll get as many good complete reps as we can. That's it, Timmy. Lovely, brilliant. Rest there. So we can see your peak velocity. This is good. Your first rep, ideally, we want as your best one, if you're giving us the maximum intent. But all the metrics are there for us. We can even work on eccentric time now. Output has added all these dynamics in, so we can change our pull-ups in a different part in terms of our program to look at our eccentric time, which is the way down. So we can pause 3, 2, 1, and then compare it to our concentric back on the way up. So the metrics that we're getting off these now, you know, we just weren't able to get before. And it can only enhance, you know, athlete profiling and what we're delivering each session.
So the benefit of this product is it doesn't just have to be for athletes. We can use it just for general public, intermediate level people, or again, like we've shown, that we can use it actually for professional athletes as well. We've got different ranges that we can use on pull-ups. So if people can't handle a pull-up and they can't lift themselves with velocity, what we can do, we go through 3 different stages. So we've got a green band, which is going to be the most resistance, when they progress to a black band, and then they can progress to a purple band. So each time they're stepping forward, obviously, and encouraging what we're doing, getting stronger, encouraging their performance. But there's no point in putting someone on something they can't handle, but we can still track the velocity on this basis.
A goblet squat for you next, Paula. So we're going to be working about 45% of your 1 rep max, Paula. So for you, that's 20 kg. You're going to drive down to the floor and then drive back up through your feet. Okay, only 8 reps. You can take your time in between them if you want, but we're looking for as much intent as we can on the way up. Brilliant, Paula. Good, brilliant. So what we can see is for that 22 kg, you're hitting that heavy loaded power. We could actually give you a little bit more weight for that because you're well within the middle of that zone. We're never going to put our athletes through a 1 rep max. We can use algorithms to work out what they are. So we're just going to work on the percentage. So she's now in a 90% of her max. Good girl. Fantastic, brilliant. Excellent, Paula. So we can see, again, your 1 rep max has changed from your delivery on that output there. Brilliant. So you've gone up to 50 kg. We can see from your lift here, again, you're really at the top of that zone. One of them, you've even gone through a max strength zone back into a general strength zone. So it shows that we've still got more scope for that. Feel okay?
Yeah, that's really interesting. I literally would never have picked the weight up like that before. So it's really, for me, mind-blowing more.
Yeah, I mean, really impressive that you're lifting that weight for 5 reps that easily as well. So we've definitely got a lot more scope in your program to give you a lot more. Well done, brilliant.
As you can see, it's functional for everyone. It's not just for athletes. We can use it for general public, and we can still increase performance for each individual.